Hello all, I am Professor MB Nigade from the AISSMS IoT Pune from the Department of Engineering Science. Our today's topic is now the manufacturing process. In the manufacturing process, we see the sheet metal process. It is a process of manufacturing of the components or part from the sheet metals, and it is generally carried out. Those tool is machine tool. It's called as a press. Press may be further classified into the hydraulic press and pneumatic press. Therefore, that is why it is called as a press working. The thickness of the this type of metal work is up to the 3 to 5 thickness. In this sheet metal process, the piece of metal is shear, which is to be given in the required shape to over the kept over the dies, and by using some uh, compressive force over the die to give the required shape. The force is applied through the punch, and whenever there is small clearance in between the dies and uh, dies and uh, punch, and this tool is now the used is nothing but the punch and die assembly. The sheet metal process is the further classified into the metal cutting and another is metal forming. Today we are seeing only the sheet metal cutting process: piercing, punching, blanking, perforating, then slitting, lancing, and notching. This is sheet forming process: the drawing, bending, forming, coining, and embossing. Then sheet metal process. In this metal cutting is by using some punch and die assembly to give the required part of the sheet, and remaining part is now discarded in some process. In the piercing, if you see that the operation means producing the hole, but having any desired shape in the metal sheet by using some punch and die assembly. Any desired shape meant like a triangular shape and like a rectangular shape. Okay, any shape we can manufacturing by using some piercing operation. And punching operation, the operation of producing a circular hole in a metal sheet using a punch and die assembly. And what is the main difference in between piercing and punching? In the piercing, only any type of hole. In the punching, only circular hole is there. Then blanking, and if you see that the blanking, the operation of cutting out piece of a required shape from the metal sheet is a required shape in the blanking, and by using some punch and die assembly. But is in punching, the sheet metal is now the required part. This is the main difference in between punching and blanking. But another is the assembly is not the same by using some punch and die assembly. Then sheet metal process is the further classified is in terms of perforating. Next is slitting, lancing, and notching. The perforating means the operation of producing a number of evenly spaced hole in the metal sheet by using some punch and die assembly. Then this slitting means this can be done by using some radial drilling machine, but the thickness is very low, and even the spaced means by using some do loop we are using on VMC also. But the thickness is very low, it is very difficult. It is not difficult, but is more time is now the required. But in the perforating we can do the easily. Then in the slitting is the operation of the cutting metal sheet in a straight line along the length, and there is a two type of upper leaf and lower leaf is there. Okay, and it is operated only in a straight line. Then lancing, it is operation of cutting out the part of metal sheet through the some portion and bends uh, some cutting portion means one of the good example is a Mostigo strand is there, generally used in domestic purpose. And then notching. The notching is the operation of removal of small part from the end side, and these edges of the metal sheet having the different shape is there. One is rectangular shape, triangular shape, then some semicircular shape, and then this type of shape can be manufacturing by using some notching. And this the application of the notching, everybody know that in a computer tables where there different type of notch were required. Don't this type of notching operation is not very useful for that operations. Then thank you for listening my video. For next video we will discuss about the sheet forming process in details. Thank you very much.